Hello, hello, my creepy friends. It's time for Challenge Rift 52. It's another very, very easy one. I don't think anyone's going to fail this at all. And it's actually come at a very good time because we're currently in Season 14 and we need our materials. So it's just an easy material boost. Let's check it out together. So you don't have to be a genius to figure out that it is a barbarian class that we're dealing with this week. And it's a whirlwind full Wrath of the Wastes set build. So having a look at Wrath of the Wastes, the way it works is for 2 pieces of Wraths. You increase the damage per second of Rend by 500% and its duration by 15 seconds. Doesn't affect us at all here because we're not using Rend. For 4 pieces during Whirlwind and for 3 seconds after, you gain 50% damage reduction and your applied Rends deal triple damage. Again, we're not using Rend, so we're missing out on all that Rend damage, but it doesn't matter. This is primarily focused on Whirlwind and it does enough damage. For 6 pieces, Whirlwind gains the effect of the Dust Devil's rune and all Whirlwind damage is increased by 3,000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 3,000%. This is what we want. And this is our primary damage dealer. So other items to note here, definitely the Bull Kathos set here. So for 2 pieces of Bull Kathos, so you got the main hand and the offhand. For 2 pieces, it increases Fury generation by 15, and during Whirlwind, you gain 45% increased attack speed and movement speed. So pretty much, we're not going to be running out of Fury at all, and we're pretty much going to be whirlwinding the entire time. There's no reason to get out of Whirlwind because Whirlwind is what's going to be doing the damage. We're going to be moving quicker in Whirlwind and we're not going to run out of Fury, so just keep whirlwinding. Let's have a look at Canaan's Cube. So we got Mad Monarch Scepter, Mantle of Channeling, Convention of Elements, Skills, Call of the Ancients, Whirlwind, Sprint with Run Like the Wind, Avalanche, Earthquake, Wrath of the Berserker. Passives, Boon of Bull Kathos, Nerves of Steel, Ruthless, and Rampage. So this is simple. As soon as we get in there, we start whirlwinding straight away. And I spam Sprint the whole time. You want to keep spamming the hell out of Sprint. Reason being, it creates tornadoes, so it does extra damage while we're whirlwinding. And it also reduces the cooldown of Avalanche as we're spamming it. So with Avalanche, you want to use this whenever you come across an elite pack, obviously, and also use it for dense packs as well. It'll kill them that much quicker. It's definitely an important ability throughout this entire Rift. And as you can see with the rune there, cooldown is quickly reduced by spending Fury. The only way we can spend Fury is by spamming the hell out of Sprint. We've got Earthquake every 60 seconds. Definitely want to time this when you come across elite packs. It's definitely very handy and does a hell of a lot of damage. Same goes for Call of the Ancients. You don't want to spam, you don't want to use all of them at once. When you come across an elite pack, use your Avalanche, use Earthquake, and then save Call of the Ancients for the next elite pack while you're waiting for cooldowns, if that makes sense. Don't use all of them, it's just going to be overkill. And same goes for Wrath of the Berserker. So we're going to be using Avalanche very often because we've got that cooldown reduction if we're spending Fury, which we do using Sprint. And then you've got Earthquake, Wrath of the Berserker, and Call of the Ancients to use together with Avalanche, but per elite pack. So don't use them all at once. If you're using Avalanche, use Earthquake the first time, and then use Avalanche with Wrath of the Berserker for the second pack, and so on. And you definitely want to have one of those available when you come across the Rift Guardian at the very end, because he takes a lot of damage, and Whirlwind on its own isn't enough to down him very, very quickly. But other than that, we're not really at risk of dying. He doesn't damage us all that much. I've blabbed too much. I think you understand the basic way to do this, the strategy. Let's go on in and do it together. Get our materials. Keep playing Seasons because I'm loving my Crusader this season. I can't wait to go back and keep working on him. Let's go in there. Alright, alright, alright. So straight away into Whirlwind. You just got to find elites and kill these other enemies along the way. Like I said, Avalanche will be up most of the time when you come across an elite pack because we're spamming the hell out of Sprint. Spamming the hell out of it. So Sprint with Avalanche will pretty much kill everything along the way to these elites. When we get to the elites, you want to make sure you have either Earthquake available, Wrath of the Berserker, or Call of the Ancients. And then we just keep on going. As you can see, we don't need to get out of whirlwind form. We just keep on whirlwinding. And make sure you spam the hell out of that sprint. Whole time. And you're not going to run out of fury. As you can see, I got no issue running out of fury. You do want to look out for those explosions. They will kill you. It's pretty much the only thing that you're at risk of dying. The stupid freaking explosions. Everything else doesn't damage us at all. So we've got a pylon there. Definitely want to move as quickly as possible. Get these orbs, keep on going. And I'm actually challenging my previous time, which was I think 3:18 or something like that. I want to shave off about 30 seconds off that time. And that was literally the first time that I completed the challenge rift. So right now we're way ahead of the original runner's time. I'm actually ahead of my previous time, which already smashed the original runner's time. So in a sense, you're not going to have any trouble beating the time here, boys and girls. I can't wait to go back and play I'm so happy that I chose the Crusader this season. I'm having so much fun with it. It was either going to be the Crusader or the Barbarian, but when Diablo 3 first came out, Diablo 3 Vanilla, when you could actually sell items on the auction house for real money, and people were making like pretty good money, I was a Barbarian the whole time, and a Whirlwind Barbarian with Scorn. I was doing a hell of a lot of damage with Rend and Whirlwinding. It was awesome. But I played the Barbarian for so long, I think I'm just cooked. My brain's just cooked from playing the Barbarian so much. So the Crusader has given me a lot of options now, and it just feels fresh. I'm so glad I went with Crusader. I could see myself getting sick of Barbarian because it's the same thing over and over, which I've already done in the past. But I definitely want to revisit the Barbarian for sure. Just thrashed the hell out of him in the beginning, and then I started playing the Demon Hunter, which I instantly fell in love with. And that's when Diablo made a lot of the awesome changes and disabled the auction house. Come on, Rift Guardian! See, I should have timed that a lot better with cooldowns. I could have got a much better time than that. We would have cracked into the 2-minute mark. But that's alright. I'm happy with 3 minutes. 3 minutes is good enough. I'm not here to try and get into the top 5 of the leaderboards. I want my materials. I want to update you all and provide this guide so you can just get this done as quick as possible. See my ugly mug. Say hello to your Uncle Bannick13 and keep on playing your seasons. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. It definitely supports me a hell of a lot, and it also motivates me so much to do more videos. So hitting that subscribe button, give me a like, give me a comment, say hello. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.